Cancer. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Christine. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Love Tarot reading, Cancer Love reading, and as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Cancer Love Messages reading. I am channeling for you in June 2023, so you could be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. This is a fated connection between you and I. You're here when you're meant to be here, so this is sliding off. So whether you're here in real time or many months or years later, welcome. I'm really happy you have found your way here. Down below in the description is everything that you're going to want to find, thetarotcloset.com, as well as all the playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person, love tarot readings. What's going on here, Cancer? So this is how it's wanting to come down. Look, it's the Chariot card in reverse, Cancer energy, where your person, your someone, the person you're here for today, it's where their energy is the strongest. We can see things are not moving in this connection. The Page of Swords is the first card that came down, and this is, this is a no contact and or in separation reading. There's breakup energy here. That can also simply be not talking to someone and or not talking and being separated from them. Let's see what's going on. We see connected here to where your person's energy is the strongest is the Ten of Swords. This is in the upright. It's the Sun in Gemini, and it's, I want to say before the Sun is coming up. Gemini, of course, is all about communication. This person is tired of not communicating with you, I feel. There's still a, gosh, how do I want to put this? This feeling of, I feel like this was trying to hide. This feeling of, look at that. Interesting. This feeling of being still attached, you know. If you're on a twin flame journey, this might be a lot about detachment. Twin flame journey, it's not for everybody. So if it's not for you, don't worry. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. The Lover's card has come down in reverse. In fact, it tried to not come down. It was trying to kind of hide. Interesting. And it's a confirmation of what we already know here, that this is a no contact and or in separation reading, Cancer. Here's the thing. So the reading has already begun, but I did not finish saying a few things. So I'm just going to be really fast. Down in the description are all the playlists, of course. Love tarot readings, messages from your person, all zodiac signs. Also very long in-depth twin flame readings if you are on a twin flame journey. I'll link all the decks that are there, and the tarotcloset.com is also there. Please remember to take what's for you and let the rest go. These are general tarot readings, and I would be so grateful if you could like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. Watching videos, liking, subscribing, sharing if you feel inspired to do so really helps the channel continue to grow. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Look what was coming down as we were talking. Okay, there's a lot more that's going to come through. I'm going to be channeling some more. At some point, we will get your overall energy, Cancer. It really is just when and if it wants to come. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's in the way of a love message, even a song message. So the Lover's card in reverse validates, is what I was saying, what we already know here, that this is a no contact and or in separation reading. It's not moving. And, well, I mean, look what's in the partnership placement. Is this telling us that somebody's coming in here with an offer? Let's see what's going on. It can be communication, Cancer, because this is where your person's energy is the strongest. This is Cancer and energy here, of course, in the Chariot card. It's also the Moon energy. The thing is, it's not moving. We know that. We also know that communication isn't moving. It's right here with the King of Swords. But I'm going to tell you a couple of things. One, I feel that they really want to communicate. There's a lot of loss and regret in the Lover's card in reverse. What can they be wanting to offer here in the Ace of Cups? Because oftentimes that is well, it can be a romantic proposal. It can even be marriage, new beginnings. I'm not really sure about the marriage. I'm not feeling that here. Although we are seeing the Four of Wands. This to me is a lot of, it's the partnership placement. It's a lot of dreamy energy is the first thing I want to tell you. And I also feel that the Ace of Cups is spinning. So most likely we're going to see it again. I'm going to be bringing in another deck. We will see. But they want to talk to you. They've been thinking about what they want to say for a really long time. This is Gemini and Mercury energy. And Gemini is all about communication. And Mercury, of course, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. They've been thinking about it for a while. And oftentimes, Mercury is associated with reading and writing, so writing a message. Of course, nowadays it's more digital, but we can see here about what? Well, they have a lot of regret for some choices that they made. I do still feel that there is love here. In fact, I have a feeling we're going to see the Lover's card when we bring in another deck. Let's see. You never know. But this is Gemini energy as well. I mean, it's the Lover's card. It's Archangel Raphael, the angel for healing, while healing broken hearts, helping with just wanting everyone to be happy. That's what I want to say to you. You know, new beginnings. We can see here it's not happening. And a lot of that is based on, well, obviously that this isn't moving. What happened in this connection? There is some immature energy that comes through in the Page of Swords, some nocturnal energy. So this is somebody who comes in and out of, I feel like, kind of keeping an eye on you. Right now, there's a really strong feeling of regret and what they wish for. This is wishes for me. Let's see if it's more. It's the Four of Wands. It's Venus and Aries energy. And what do I feel like they want to be doing? Well, they want to be talking. It could be too that this disconnected for some of you, the possibility of seeing each other and maybe even coming together and getting married. Okay, that's not going to be for everyone, but it can also be even a reconnect for those of you that were. But it's reunion energy. It's also really healing energy. They're really missing your friendship. For me, this is what they really want, is to be able to talk to and see you again. It can be that the most they can offer is a message. At the moment, I don't feel like it's moving. They're still in the Ten of Swords here. So something is going on in their life. And it's interesting because this is also Gemini energy. So we know that it's a new cycle coming here. And I feel like communication is on the horizon. However, I don't feel like it's right this second. The Lover's card in reverse is, well, yeah, it's telling us that this is more of what we know. It's the breakup energy. For some of you, it could be a divorce. It's not for everybody, but there's a lot of regret for bad choices, and they're directly connecting here with the Four of Wands. So what does that mean? Well, did you have plans to see each other? Did you have plans for a reunion? That can be the case because it's catty corner here. And we also see with the Page of Swords, this is a beautiful energy with the Ace of Cups in the upright. Cancer, you're here. Pisces and Scorpio, it's really emotional energy. Look at all the healing lotus flowers here. There are 6 here. So that's bringing in just what we know. That's healing. And that's, well, yeah, that's healing with another person and restoring some harmony. So for me, this is wanting to say some things to you, whether they can or not, whether they will or not. Where are you at in this? Let's see. I feel like there's a whole lot more that we need to know. Also, it hasn't eluded me that the Nine of Cups here is in reverse. And that's well, it's Jupiter and Pisces energy. And that's the wish fulfillment card. That is, you know, wishes coming true. And we see that it's in reverse. It's not happening. It's also in the Chariot card is in reverse. But I feel very much that this person is sad about this because this is, look, it's not, wishes not coming true. I know, because it's also catty corner here and it comes right back to regrets for choices that are connected to that. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. I did just hear that I need to look at the bottom of the deck. It's the Queen of Wands. It's in the upright. This is a really confident energy. Again, do I feel like it's somebody moving forward? I think that Cancer, that this person wants to, whether they can or not. We really need a whole lot more, but they're leading with their heart. They know. There have been some power struggles here. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to keep it. I'm going to move the energy a little here, but there is something coming through. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the Sun in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Interesting. So this was coming down in reverse and it fell and it did this. Why is this happening? Cancer, because I can see it right here. And we're going to look at the rest of that deck because there's some there that I think might be yours. It's the Eight of Swords in reverse and it's connecting here with the King of Swords. This is freeing. It's a feeling that they're trying to communicate. You know, that they're coming out of this Eight of Swords because that's where they put themselves. They knew when they weren't responding to messages or communicating with you. I feel like it was really hard for your person, but there is some distracting energy here. So somebody that was maybe working a lot and doing things to kind of keep their mind off of it. But right now there's an energy, it's coming forward. And this is coming down for me. It was coming in reverse, which is very much the case as well. That's the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And it's lack of communication. And coming here for me, and here coming down like this, is telling me that it's what they're working on. And we can see that here in the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now, do I feel like they're coming in here with an offer? This is the Nine of Pentacles. It's just before the Ten of Pentacles. Cancer, I don't really feel like this is an offer of getting into the Ten of Pentacles long-term commitment energy. For me, this is a message. This is a communication that they're trying to come through with. It's really, really strong, a transformative energy. The Sun here is in reverse, and it's right in the middle of the Four of Wands. And this is a temporary energy, but it's also quite melancholy. It's a feeling of, it's Leo energy, it's the source, it's God. Goddess, the universe, the divine. It's also the crown chakra. And, this would be working it out, coming to a solution to the happy outcome, a successful outcome. What is that for you? Well, that's most likely the Four of Wands, whether that's coming together for marriage or even just seeing each other and talking again because they really miss your friendship too. Whatever that's going to be for you, we can see that it's in reverse. So this is a temporary energy of waiting. And it's also connecting here with the Ace of Cups. And we see it's very, very clear that wishes cannot and aren't being fulfilled on either end. These three, those two over there might be yours too, are calling my name. Okay, yeah. Cancer. So this is the Six of Pentacles in reverse, as you can see, and it's not giving the same energy. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is issues within this connection. We know that, and it's really coming here with the Queen of Swords that it's around the truth. What is the truth? Well, for me, that's just communication as to what happened, being honest about how they feel, because it's opening up here. And I feel that they're working on it. The thing about the Three of Pentacles are you can't even talk if everybody's not communicating. If you're not communicating, this won't be built and it won't be stable and you can't reach the fruit here. So this is something they're trying to work on, the communication. We can see in the Page of Pentacles that it's still not, it's not working. Are they coming with the truth? This is the truth. The truth is the Lovers in reverse. Look, this is sticking out. That's yours and this is yours. And that's the regret. It's bad decisions. They feel this loss too. It's the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. So this is the lack of communication. And this is also, yeah, that it's just not realistic right now. It's the soul connection. It's Mercury and Cancer energy. And, well, yeah, it's in reverse. So it's an emotional, you might have had some arguments or discord here. We can see that. So it can be that it was an emotional conversation or one was had, maybe even more than one. But for me, this is also the lack of communication, the lack of movement. And it does feel like it's not right now. Cancer. What do you want Cancer to know? It's the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. Cancer, your person is hoping that you'll forgive them. Is hoping that you'll forgive them. Are they coming back in here? It might be with a message. You've been waiting for it, I feel. Is somebody moving on? Maybe. That energy is strong. It's the Ace of Swords. Well, that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, and that's getting clear, about what they feel and what they want to say in regard, because we see here in the Three of Cups the lack of communication, and it's what they've been thinking about in the King of Swords as they try to untangle themselves from the Eight of Swords in reverse to come and get a message to you. It's the Knight of Swords. There's a struggle. The Knight of Swords is in reverse, so that's still not communicating, but trying, wanting to at the very least. The King of Wands coming in reverse. Yeah, that's an energy of not being ready. Not being ready to say what they want. In regard also to why they left this connection. It's the Eight of Cups. Left you feeling like they don't love you. Like they abandoned you. Cancer. You could also be trying to detach, because I can see in the Page of Swords that it's feeling a little bit like it's too much for you. Look. So that's the thing. It's not coming, I feel, yet. It's Justice in reverse. And we already know there's not really a solution here. And what is the truth? That they have a lot of regret and they feel the loss too. And they want to communicate, but is it going to happen? New beginnings here, it's in reverse. It's the Libra energy. It's the truth coming out, a solution, and it's stuck. It's not. It's the opposite. It's still not being honest with themselves, I feel. And that's coming through with you too. My throat chakra is getting really wonky right now. Okay, so it's the Eight of Wands in the upright. I do feel they're trying to write a message, Cancer. Have you received any messages from your person? It can be that you already have, but here's the thing. I also get the feeling that there's writing and not writing, writing and not writing. It can't even be, because there's some nocturnal energy here, that your person, this someone here today, is writing messages or thinking about them and not sending them. And we actually see that. So that's the stuck energy that they were in with the Eight of Swords in the upright, yet wanting to here in the King of Swords. Those 3 feathers. That's 5 feathers, connecting us to the 5th chakra. That's the throat chakra, and that's connecting us to the truth. So they're trying. I feel like they've been writing messages or thinking a lot about what they want to say or would say. So they're either sending them and deleting them, or they're just not even sending them. I want to know if this message is coming. It's the Two of Wands, and it's in the upright. It's Mars and Aries energy. You're still really in each other's energy here. Look at this. There's a lot of emotion between you, but you're not talking. And gosh, interesting, because yeah, that's also, where did that go? Things are just kind of everywhere here. This is the Queen of Wands. I think it's hiding under here, or maybe we put it back. In any case, it's that energy of, yeah, you both have really strong feelings for each other, but there's nothing really being done about it. Is this a decision to maybe send this message and change things? Possibly. I will tell you, that's bringing in the World card for me. Deep soulmate energy. We know the soulmate energy is here. For some of you, this is your twin flame. And it's possible that a decision is getting made here. That is quite big. Maybe it's just big for the two of you. Maybe it's just talking again. Let's see. Because what came through really, really very early on and is still coming through is lack of communication and all the emotions around that, not talking, how hard it is. And somebody trying to work on that, what the wishes are. The partnership placement is the Four of Wands in the upright and the Ace of Cups. I mean, that can be a marriage proposal, seeing each other at an event like a marriage, even a reunion energy. For me, it feels a whole lot like what is wanted here, but it isn't really happening, you know? They're trying to come here and tell you some kind of truth. I think it's around what happened and around how they really feel, because that's something I feel like they've been hiding. And the Two of Pentacles wanted to show itself. This is Capricorn energy. It's Saturn energy too. And yeah, it can be that there is another connection here, in particular with your person. This could also be you. Twin flame energy is strong here, but it's not just that. And commitments, romantic, yeah, it can be romantic. It can also be cultural, religious differences. Commitments that they've made with themselves, you know, where they're living, what they want. For some of you, it's really strong. It's wanting to, look, it's wanting to take this off. Interesting. Okay, so the King of Cups is in reverse. Boy. So here's the thing, Cancer. If you're on a twin flame journey, I do have to say, the last twin flame reading, if you're watching this in real time, might be for you, because somebody here might be going through something in their life in regard to a long-term commitment. It's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So there's two things going on here. There's some loneliness here. We know there's conflict within this connection, and that could also be yours. Marriage, separation here, okay? And really in need of some healing. But it's also, for some of you, it's a feeling that they're in another situation here, okay? And trying to work things out in their life. The King of Cups is coming in reverse here. And this is just more, it's this feeling of holding back the truth and how they feel about you. On one hand, it's really clear how they feel about you in this Pisces energy, because the King of Cups is the master of emotions. On the other hand, we're seeing it in reverse, but that's also really in alignment with your reading, because they're not communicating what you know, how they feel about you, and what the truth is that they have a lot of regret. But there's some pride and some ego, part of why they're holding that back. You're still connected here. Your emotional energies are very connected, but we also see, you know, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And that, yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be worked out between you, but they're having a hard time getting this message to you, I feel, but also possibly in their life. Okay, we're going to keep this. Are things changing? It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's in the upright. We know this is a fated connection. A destined connection. They want to send you a message. It's deep soulmate connection. You feel like you've known your person forever. There's a lot of Six of Cups energy for me coming through today. Some of you may have Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius are here. They don't like change. They're fixed signs. This is somebody who's having a really hard time changing their ways, coming out of their ego, possibly their life. The feelings that they have for you, though, are strong. I feel that they haven't changed. And they feel guilty. There's guilt here for not telling you what they wanted to tell you and leaving. Possibly some ghosting going on here. It's leaving you feeling like they didn't love you. Look what's underneath there, the Ace of Pentacles. Connecting here with the Knight of Cups. Not responding to messages, or just kind of going, whether it was a ghosting or a withdrawal, like a drifting. The Wheel of Fortune is wanting to stay here. Is it a new cycle? Does it mean a message is coming in? It's highly likely if they haven't already sent it. They are trying. We see that. It's not moving now. The Chariot is in reverse. But it's something I feel like they're trying to do. It's the Ace of Pentacles. They're thinking about it. Do I feel like they're coming here with an offer? Cancer, I really don't. I don't feel that an offer is coming. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. They're thinking a lot about it. They're perched here on the pentacle. It's almost like if they fly off, they're going to take it with them, you know? Whatever's going on. I feel like you guys just have a connection with each other, no matter who's going where or doing what. I'm not keeping it. That just wanted to slide off. The Hermit energy. I kind of feel like, yeah, so that's it. No, there's no kind of in my readings. Spirit has just informed me that this is the overall energy. Interesting. This is Virgo and Mercury energy, and it's where you go for clarity. It's a quest for personal truth, spiritual illumination. This feels really emotional because this is a really direct message to you that they're kind of, it's High Priestess in reverse energy, okay? They're really kind of like lack of clarity, you know? They're having a hard time being honest with themselves about you because it means they have to be honest about something else that they're not ready to change. It feels like a really big wish for me because the Nine of Cups in reverse is spinning for me today because you are their biggest wish, but they're not able to have their wishes fulfilled or fulfill any wishes. They're working on something here. I just went over here and saw how these are landing. The Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is a connection, another commitment in their life that they are, what is it? Is it family of origin, work, another romantic connection? You're going to know that. For some of you, it's clearly a karmic situation. We see that with the Two of Pentacles. That's an infinity symbol, which can bring in twin flame energy, but it's also an 8, you know, and that's bringing in some karmic energy. It's bringing in Saturn energy, somebody who might be living a life based on what other people want, some obstacles, challenges, things that they need to overcome. Why the Chariot card, I feel, is in reverse, that Cancer and energy. But they're clear because the Moon in that Chariot card is also in reverse. And that's clarity, and that's wanting to bring you the truth. And I feel like it's coming at some point. If you haven't already received it, I do feel like they're trying to get a message to you. They're just in, does a life crisis sound right? For some of you, maybe a midlife crisis. I don't know. It's like a existential crisis. It's just sort of looking at everything and trying to figure out, because it feels really big. You know, this is really going into another place spiritually here. Let's see if anything else is coming down. Then we're going to bring in another deck. Hi guys. The camera is going to make me crazy. We're going to see if anything else wants to come through, Cancer. I want to move the energy. Then we're bringing in another deck. It's the Nine of Wands in reverse, and it's the Magician in reverse. Yeah, Cancer, this person here today, you're someone, the person you're here for, recognizes that they kind of wasted potential. But yeah, the Magician has access to, by the way, it's really strong soulmate energy. And it's moving toward your soulmate. This is moving away. And the Magician has access to all the elements: water, air, earth, and fire, the love, the friendship, the physical commitment, the wand energy. Look, leading with the heart, divine timing, the roses, the offer, the friendship too. They just threw everything away. And there's this vulnerable feeling coming through. And why is that happening? Could it be that this is what's happening in their life and it's bringing it up? Yeah. There might be some massive change going on here with your person. By the way, that Eight of Wands, Mercury and Sagittarius energy. I think I don't know if I told you that already, but yeah, that's writing a message. And it is fast energy. So can it be coming in soon? Yeah, but we also see that they're kind of hot and cold with that. I feel like up in the night. Yeah, I mean, and this is the lack of opportunity here right now for a new beginning. The Nine of Wands, you know, this is the Moon in Sagittarius energy. It's putting the Moon in reverse again, which is they know. They want to bring you the truth. Look, they want to lead with their heart. They've been quite defensive. We see that here, and it's in reverse now. So there are some walls coming down, I want to say. Interesting, because that's also bringing in foundations for me. Something going on here. Gemini and Virgo energy, by the way, and Mercury again. So this can be something that comes through, or what they're thinking about, or maybe wanting to write about. You know, gosh, I just didn't know then how I felt, or I didn't know this, I didn't know that, because there's a lot of things coming up here. So here's the funny thing. I thought the Queen of Wands was already here. That's right. We saw it in the, I think we saw it and I put it back. So now it wants to be here. Yeah, there's some of this going on, kind of waiting for somebody, waiting for each other. I feel like for somebody to make maybe a first move in the way of a message is what it feels like. I'm bringing in another deck. Yeah, this is my soul deck. It's a small German version, and I use it a lot here in Austria with my clients. I'm really attached to it always, but lately I just can't pull it out of my hands. So we're going to look at it. We're going to see if there's any validations, any new insight. Maybe something's going to totally throw us off here, but for me, this is somebody who wants to tell you how they feel, Cancer. They're having a really hard time moving it. There's something going on in their life, I feel. And again, I don't feel like it's that you're not their biggest wish. It's that they can't bring it. And they're questioning. There's like a crisis feeling going on. They're questioning a lot of things here. How they've handled things, some of the lies, some of the lack of clarification with you, the ghosting, not responding to messages. It's all here. And they don't just feel guilty, they have a lot of regret. They feel the loss. They feel like they lost something really big, Cancer. Why is this so emotional? Because there's nothing anyone can do about it. There is that feeling of it's just kind of out of control because they have the clarity. Look here. It's like the bird is like wrapped around the sword like a rocket, cutting through all the indecision, all the bad judgment. But it's kind of like this feeling of, yeah, but it's, I don't know that if it's too late forever, you know, later. Right now it is. But the feeling that they're having that's coming through for me is that they feel like it's like too late. Do you know what I mean? It's connecting right here with the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of guilt, a lot of loss. And it's a little bit selfish in the sense that, and we see that in the page energy in reverse, that they're thinking about themselves too. And it's coming up because they're going through something. So it's like, oh, okay, so you're going through something. So now I'm coming to your mind. But it's because you're a safe place. You know, oftentimes when we feel emotionally safe with people, even if we didn't make the best decisions ourselves, as I feel with this person, we go back to that energy. And sometimes it's too late. They're gone. You know, you might be gone. You might be emotionally saying, yeah, I'm done. Whatever the case is. They're going back to that place, you know. And it could be too, because for some of you, this might be a long time going on. And the power struggles there, that it's sort of like a defeat if they were to say what they want to say. So there's this holding back. I want to, I can't, I don't. Will they respond? Will this mean that it kicks up again and I can't give what they want? It feels complicated. It feels life, yeah, like a little bit of a spiritual crisis, you know, a lot. It's the Nine of Swords and it's coming in reverse. So it's coming out of that, possibly getting that message through. It's the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I mean, this is just somebody who can't offer what they want to offer, which is they want to be able to come in here, here's the thing, and have a new start. It's the Death card. It's Scorpio energy. They want to, also, this is the thing, it's the death of the ego for me. And that is so required in order to get this message through, because it just feels like this, that they want to pour their heart out, they want to say things, but they're afraid it's going to open things up that they can't follow through with. It's here. And still can't follow through with. So they hold back. They also don't know if you'll be receptive. And there's stuff going on, and they're kind of keeping it to themselves. There's almost like well, I'm going to see, because I hear that message, like if you really knew what was going on in my life energy, that's Scorpio energy. And yeah, you know, it's wanting to be able to change and have a second chance. They feel very connected to you, okay, spiritually, psychically, and again, like a safe place. And I feel like if push came to shove, you would reach out to each other. It's not that energy in their life yet anyway, but it's pretty harsh. It's pretty hardcore. There's the Lover's card again in reverse. So there's a confirmation of what we already know. The loss and the regret. The separation here It's huge. It's really huge. I still feel a lot of love here. It's the Ten of Wands in reverse. Cancer, you're someone here today is hoping that you'll forgive them. They want you to forgive them. It's going to be up to you if you forgive them or not, but they're asking for forgiveness. And yeah, it's in connection to the regret. Again, it's a little bit of, selfish energy coming through, feeling like they just want to relieve some of their regret, and guilt. But it's also, it feels like a really genuine connection together. I want to move the energy. There's the High Priestess. So we felt the High Priestess, Cancer, that's your energy, divine feminine energy. And I think it might be spinning because, well, first of all, there is a really strong connection that you have psychically. I think you know that, and they know it too. But it's a spinner for me because they have been really blocked. And they also made that decision to leave the connection, I feel. And it was really made out of, it's kind of connected to Saturn. Yeah, it was made out of what they feel like they had to do. Maybe even a rash decision, kind of wand energy, yet that Eight of Cups energy that's here. So for me, this is a spinner for your person. And a decision that it feels like it was not really it wasn't really trusting their intuition or gut. It was just kind of made haphazardly, it was a moment. And then that turned into days and weeks, months, for some of you, even years of this disconnect. Okay. Let's see if anything else wants to come through. Yeah, so here's the thing. Look, it's back. Or no, it didn't come yet. It did. It was in reverse. Okay. Here's the thing that I'm feeling about what we're seeing here, and in particular, this Knight of Cups, as you see, is in German, that this is an offer, and it's an emotional one, but it's communication. Because now we're seeing the Three of Pentacles. Didn't we see the Three of Pentacles kind of? Yeah, we did. It was in motion. It was at first coming in reverse, and then it wanted to be kind of sideways, which for me is a sign that it's in progress. It can be an indecisive energy, but it felt more like it's in progress, like messages are being written or they're just being thought about what they want to say in that King of Swords. So this for me is the message that they're trying to get through, whether it's here today, Cancer, or this is coming, because there's a validation, the Eight of Swords coming again. It's a release. It's a freeing themselves up from not communicating with you. This is Gemini energy, the Eight of Swords. It's Jupiter and Gemini energy. It's the planet of prosperity and expansion and, well, yeah, wisdom and growth. They were keeping themselves from communicating with you based on their life, but ego too. And it's in reverse here again. So they're working, I feel like they're working on a message. They're working on a message, or they're thinking about what they want to say to you. And that's what I feel is coming in here. Because the Three of Pentacles that we saw kind of in the process is in the upright now. Divine timing, growth, communication. Do I feel like you're rebuilding a commitment or a connection or coming back into it? You're going to know that. I don't really feel like that's what's happening here. For me, this is just about communication, okay? Without communication, they couldn't build this and it wouldn't be stable. This is coming in. It's reunion energy, as you can see. It's a very emotional horse, this horse. It's a horse that, look, they look a little bit afraid, I feel like afraid of their feelings, afraid of what exactly to say, what it might open up that they can't follow through with. We see that in the Knight of Pentacles. And again, is there a third party? I feel like there is. What is the commitment? Is it romantic, cultural differences, religious differences, family of origin, location? You're going to know. For a lot of you, it's really clear that whatever it is, this is what they're in. They're working on it. That's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. But here's what's interesting. As they work something else out in their life, they're still making sure what's going on with you. But they do feel like they really blew it, you know? Like, is it too late? This is the last one coming through. Yeah, that's the wake-up energy that they're feeling. It's funny because as it came down, I heard that it needed to be here, but my thought to that was, well, how can it be? The Hermit card is already there. But I think it needs to go here with it because this is exactly what's going on. It's the Justice again. This is a validation, but it's in the upright. They want to be honest with you about how they feel. They want to come to you with the truth, you know, with a solution. This is Libra energy. But it's spinning, you know, it's indecision. It's this crisis that I feel. And it just belongs here. It really does. Yeah, look. Okay, we're done with tarot. I'm going to bring in some messages from their higher self. What do you want to say to your Cancer? I wish we were together right now. Loved you yesterday. Love you still, always have, always will. It hurts my heart that we can't be together. Yeah, so here's the thing too. I just wanted to show you, you know, the lack of solutions and the truth coming for a new beginning, but they know it. That's the thing. That's the wake-up energy here. Because they've been in the Hermit energy. I think they're still there though. Conversations with you were the highlight of my day. I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. I thought this would come down. And here it is. Yeah, it's all here. You can see it. The Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They're wanting to tell you that's coming out of like not communicating, you know? The King of Swords is still down there. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. It's the nocturnal energy. And again, somebody could be, there's devil energy here. Where is it? Oh, look. Okay, so that's why I just got goosebumps. Cancer, they wanted to make sure you got this message that you are their biggest wish. It's here in reverse because they can't offer it. And that's also why they're afraid to talk, because it would get everything going again for you, for them, and they can't offer it. But they want you to know that you're their biggest wish. That's why I had to pick this up. It's interesting because I really thought I was going to see the Devil card, Jupiter and Pisces energy, but they just sent me there for that. We have a deep soul connection. Yeah. I don't understand why I'm so connected to you. Yeah. What you see online is a lie. I'm not okay. That's more of this energy. It's super strong. It's connected to the heart chakra as well. Sometimes I imagine just packing up and coming to you. I will always love you. And I just heard again that I needed to turn that around. Sorry. I tell you, sometimes these readings are mind-blowing for me as well. They wanted that up. Just to say to you, look, they know. They're looking right at the sun energy. That's the crown chakra. That's the knowing. And someday there will be a solution. They're thinking a lot about their life here. Like I said, it's a huge existential crisis, midlife maybe for some. I don't know. That's what I was hearing. I wasn't really sure how to put it into words. And that's a validation for me with the Judgment card coming through. Because that really is trying to wake up toward what happened in their life, what's currently going on, and what do they want. And it's real strong that they're sending they love you. And this is real strong. To not be mistaken that you are their biggest wish. They're sorry. They have a lot of regret. They should have answered you. For some of you, that's coming through. They're trying. I knew you were giving more, and I'm so sorry. Didn't we see the Six of Pentacles in reverse? You are my person. I saw someone that looked like you, and it felt like you were here. This is the last one. Come to me in my dreams. I'll kiss you there. Ooh. Yeah, this is really, I feel kind of sad too. Okay, Cancer, I was about to pick up some small messages and I was drawn to pick up this song deck and this just came off. I just allow a fragment of your life to wander free, but losing everything is like the sun going down on me. Don't let the sun go down on me. Elton John, what they know. The two of you, those sunflowers cannot grow without the sun. What is wanting to show itself there? And the moon, they know. Because that's the subconscious, and the sun shines on the subconscious and illuminates everything. We know there's a lot of moon in reverse energy here. It's interesting. The clarity, this is the fear that we're also seeing. Pisces, Cancer, you're here, and Gemini, which is the communication. It's the fear to communicate. Now I have to leave that here because that's just how things go sometimes. All the time. Okay. This I feel is also yours. Talk. Let's have conversations in the dark. World is sleeping, I'm awake with you. Conversations in the dark, John Legend. Telepathic communication. They're up. They're watching. That Page of Swords is a spinner. How they feel. Checking in, seeing how you're doing. Maybe sometimes some overabundance of stuff. I really feel that double card energy. Okay, so let's channel some more. By the way, it could be your songs are coming down, a song. Could be songs you don't know or like. You know, it's not always about that. It's the sentiment of the song. Can be one word, location, a name that is something that's a trigger for you that I'm not even going to know. Okay, what do you want to say to your Cancer through channeled song messages? Whoa. This just flew. Did another one fly? Through the storm, we reach the shore. That's where you live, Cancer. You live at the shore, my little crab. You give it all, but I want more. And I'm waiting for you, with or without you, you too. I'm still enchanted by the light you brought me. I listen through your ears, through your eyes I can see. Stuck in a moment you can't get out of, you too. That's a lot of you too. It's almost like the conversations between you. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. Yeah, this is the Neptune energy. This is the telepathic messages, the 5D. Harvest Moon, Neil Young. Look at that. Yeah, I'm putting this all over here. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head and cried, you are my sunshine, Johnny Cash. It's so strong. I'm so goosebumpy. It's really strong. Don't let the sun go down on me, we saw. Yeah, and a lot of dreamy energy. That's Neptune energy. And if you're on a twin flame journey, I know that's not for everyone. That's really strongly connected to that. But, you know, this is not a twin flame reading. You come through. It's for you also. If you're resonating here, it's really deep soul, made energy, deep soul connection. And it's still that Neptune energy. It's extremely strong. And that's the dreaming, you know, kind of the fantasy. And that's also bringing in those Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups of being able to offer something so much more that they really wanted to make sure that came through. And that Nine of Cups in the upright. There's a love that's divine. And it's yours and it's mine. Like the sun. You guys. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one. To the one, have I told you lately that I love you, Van Morrison. Last chance. Last chance. If I was weak, forgive me. but I was terrified. You brushed my eyes with angel wings, full of love, the kind that makes devils cry. There's the devil energy, and it's goosebumpy all the way. You have been loved, George Michael. They want you to know they think of you, and there's that devil's energy, the kind that makes devils cry. That's the Nine of Swords. That's the devil's energy that I was feeling, this nocturnal energy where they kind of watch and have regret, maybe overdo some things. Cancer, that's your reading today. I really appreciate you joining me. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. I would really appreciate that. And subscribe if you haven't. Watching readings, liking them, sharing them if you're inspired, subscribing. These are things that really help the channel continue to grow so that I can bring you more readings. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when readings are coming. I thank you very much for being here today. I'm sending you love and light, all good things. Have a beautiful day, Cancer, and I will see you at another love reading soon.